Hi, the subject is object oriented programming and the topic is Java FX layout pans. Java FX layout pans HBox. If we use HBox in the layout in our application, all the nodes are set in a single horizontal row. The class name HBox of the package javax.scene.layout represents the HBox pan. So this class contains 5 properties which are alignment. The first one is alignment. This property represents the alignment of the nodes in the bounds of the HBox. The second one is file height. This property is the Boolean type of arrangement where it is resizable nodes in the horizontal box. You can set value to this property using the setter method, that is set fill height. The third one is spacing. This property is of double type and it represents the space between the children of the HBox. You can set value to this property using the setter method set spacing. In addition to this class also provides a couple of methods which are set grow, set margin. Set grow sets the horizontal grow priority for the child when contained by an HBox. Set margin, using this method you can set the margins to the HBox. This method accepts a node and an object in the insets class. If we use VBox as a layout in our application, all the nodes are set in a single vertical column. The class name VBox of the package javax.scene.layout represents the VBox pan. This class contains 5 properties which are alignment, fill height, spacing, set vgrow, set margin. Here set vgrow sets the vertical column grow priority for the child when contained by a VBox. Set margin, you can set margins to the VBox. This method accepts a node and object of the insets class. Java FX border pan. The class name border pan of the package Java fx.scene.layout represents the border pan. This class contains 5 properties which includes bottom, center, left, right and top. Left, the property is of node type. It represents the node placed at the left of the border pan. You can set value to this property using the setter method set left. And for right, you can use the setter method set right. And for top, you can use the setter method set top. And for center, you can use the setter method set center. And bottom, you can use the setter method set bottom. This class provides 11 properties which are alignment, H gap, V gap, grid lines visible, this grid line visible property is of Boolean type. All true, the lines of the pan are set to visible. And V gap, this property of the type double and it represents the vertical column gap between the rows. And H gap, this property is of the type double and it represents the horizontal gap between columns. So layout grid pan. If we use grid pan in our application, all the nodes that are added to it are arranged in the way that they form a grid of rows and columns. The layout comes handy while creating forms using JavaFX. The class name gridpan of package javafx.c.layout represents the grid pan. So following are the cell positions in the grid PAN of JavaFX. So the first row, first column cell is represented at 0, 0, and first row, second column is represented at 1, 0, and next one is 2, 0, like that. The second column we represent the column number is 2 and row number is 1, like that. The next one is 1, 1, and next one is 0, 1. So these are the cell positions in the grid PAN. Thank you.